So I have actually got some very practical knowledges which are necessary for this course, not just the theory. And yeah, I would definitely recommend. It's just go and grab the opportunity, because I don't think so anywhere else this kind of teaching or training is available.
Certified Digital Content Writing course is a very detailed and well-researched program.
The content is very well researched, I would say.
This course is helping me a lot, and in fact I have applied few strategies in last week, and I really got some phenomenal results.
Really learned a lot of things. The coordinator was also good. And the course content that you've designed is really good explanatory.
This is the most advanced content writing course available today on the web. We do it via both classroom and online media. This course helps you in gaining skill set in 30 plus content types. Whether you are a digital marketer, whether you are a student, whether you are an IT professional, whether you head the company, whether you own the company, whether you are a housewife, whether you are a retired professional, and whether you are someone who wants to start a freelancing career, this is the right course for you. In this course, we have total 6 modules. The first 2 modules are like the raw materials to the course. The first module talks about the language specifications. Yes, these are the specifications in which the content writers talk internally or talk to their clients, the language part of it. Second module talks about the internet skills. In today's time, a content writer can write on any topic. How is that possible? Only and only if you have good research skills, good internet skills. And this is huge topic to talk about. The module 3 and module 4 talks about the 30 plus content types. Yes, 30 plus content types. We not only cover the business content type, social content types, personal content types, but there are more than 30 content types which we are helping you in gaining skill set in. The 5th module talks about content strategy, how you can effectively make sure you reach the right audience with the right content, and in turn meet your goals and objectives. And module 6 talks about how you can earn online effectively out of your content writing skills. Yes, we teach you how you can monetize your learnings. After the course, we do not hold you back. We give you placement support, we give you internship support, and we also make sure you are able to implement your learnings. That's the kind of support we give to you. In addition, you get access to Henry Harvin Education's unique learning management system, wherein you get recorded videos of the sessions, you get abundant content which you can use to effectively create fresh content. If I talk about the trainers, they are highly qualified trainers, highly experienced, and they are trained to make sure you are able to meet your objectives. They make sure they're able to share their experiences with you, share their failures with you, so that you do not repeat the same set of mistakes.
Because this course offers you more than the course material, it's really great. You should definitely go for it.
He is giving a very interesting assignment which is very beneficial for our knowledge, and this course I really think so it will boom my career.
So friends, if you want to have the hallmark of CDCW, Certified Digital Content Writer, next to your name, you should immediately think about taking the next class coming soon.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining. Greetings of the day. I'm Neda Jihad Yunus, and I would be your instructor for the CDCW course. The CDCW course, we have overall of 6 modules, and to begin with, we will be going through the first module right now. But before that, let me just give you a bit of an introduction of myself, so you would be knowing who your trainer is. All right, okay. So I've been associated with Henry Harvin as a trainer for the past 2 years, trained over 450 plus participants pan India, delivered corporate trainings and customized content to suit the requirements accordingly. I'm an MBA in finance and marketing with a corporate background, having worked with Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Swiss Re Shared Services. I'm into blogging, so I'm a blogger, creative writer, an author, and an influencer. I admin my Facebook page, Echoed Emotions, quotes and articles, with 90,000 plus followers. I admin and also share my blogs on my website, that is www.echoedemotions.com. I've authored the book Echoed Emotions Kioskist, Kindle version available on Amazon.in, and the paperback available on Amazon.com. I also conduct writing and poetry workshops at schools. I'm a freelance writer for creative writing, persuasive writing, and academic writing. Being associated with cutting edge translation services, Septis, a Salesforce consulting partner, Inked Emotions, Case Studies London for management related subjects, and just that's to name a few. And I also have my courses on English grammar and finance related subjects published on Unacademy. So that's a little bit about me. So to begin with, let's go through the agenda of module 1. So we obviously will be discussing about the main basic concepts and stuff. So, later on through the entire course, words relevant to the content writing and stuff won't be jargons to you guys. So we'll be going in more into language skills and, tips on building your vocabulary, how to come up with a great title and all of that. So tactical versus strategy, expert and influencer, aggregation and agglomeration, tones and its types, different styles of writing, how to sentence your structure, how to structure your sentence, common grammatical errors, then the spelling differences of UK and the US, transactional cost, creative and technical writing, readability versus your searchability, a lot into your punctuation rules, your content formats, then a content flow and presentation, and different usage of words and stuff. All right, so let's get started. So the very first thing is, what is content, right? So since this is a content writing course, our very first question would be, what is content? So content, in fact, it is more than just text and writing. It involves a lot of your video, your audio, your images, anything that basically which you can communicate your ideas or your message. Of course, the writing being the most significant part, but you have your GIFs, you have your infographics, which means to say, you have your images and you put on your information on those images. So, it is like information and graphics, those are infographics. So of course, writing being the most prominent and the significant part of your content, but video, audio visuals, then you have your podcasts. Again, let me tell you, podcasts are your videos, which are then your audio files, which become your audio files. So you can say the videos, recordings, which are then saved as an audio. So yes, in publishing, art and communication, content is the information and experiences that are directed towards an end user or audience. So let's look into some pro tips for effective writing. A head-turning headline. So yes, obviously now content is as important as the design and the aesthetics of your website, right? So when I'm talking about this, it means to say the interface of your website. Now take for example, when you download an app or when you go into a website, the very first thing is the look and feel, the user experience that you have with it, right? So that's about your content as well. The moment you write a piece, when a person is, reading your piece, they have to have that, great design and all of that. So that being the first thing. And obviously this will towards the end result in more traffic to your website. So when I say more traffic, again, let me tell you, traffic means the number of people visiting your website. The more number of people visiting your website, the more traffic you are having for your website. So having more traffic also involves getting more sales for your product, getting more sales for your services, or you can say getting more number of people if you've monetized your website and making more money. So write a head-turning headline, that is, if your headline doesn't really spark interest or stir an emotion, obviously the reader whom you are trying to attract or your readers would not be really interested in your topic, correct? So the next thing is a hook that grabs their attention. So you get only 3 seconds to keep your readers hooked after the headline. So of course you have like a great headline and all of that. So now what happens? Your readers would now be interested into clicking onto your headline and now entering your website and reading your entire piece. So the first 3 seconds lets them decide if they would really be interested to stick on to this particular piece, or obviously hit back and go on to your competitor. Competitor in the sense, the other people who have alternate content or, similar content to yours. So obviously you do not want your competitors to have more traffic than you would, right? So you need to have a hook that grabs their attention. And then the next thing is you need to do your research. Obviously, the main thing about writing is your research. So let me tell you, your research is 60% of your writing involves your research, then 20% is your actual writing, and the remaining 20% is your proofreading and your editing. Proofreading and editing in the sense, all the changes and stuff that you really need to do to make your content look polished. So focus on a single purpose. Yes, so when you're trying to communicate a specific message, make sure you do not have, you're not beating around the bush. Make sure you're sticking to one single message and one single purpose in one particular blog. If you have like too many messages that you're trying to convey in one single blog, it's not really going to serve the purpose, and your content is going to be lost without a proper or a defined conclusion which your readers are looking for. Write in a unique voice. Now, what do you mean by a unique voice? Here it means your company's personality, the brand image your company is having. You need to have a strong brand image for your company. So write in a unique voice that is relevant only and specific to your company or your brand. Optimize digital content. So the best digital content obviously consists of, short paragraphs, short sentences, bulleted points and all of that. So when you have like really clustered or cluttered kind of content and paragraphs, that's again not going to be really trying to grab the attention of the reader. So all you need to do is you need to try and stick to one particular message. You need to convey one particular message. You need to have like a strong, great title, and you need to have a very crisp and a very great opening. And all of your content has to be in short paragraphs. When I say short paragraphs, the ideal length of a paragraph is 5 to 6 lines. You can say 100 to 120 words. Not more than that. Make sure you break in between. Then experienced content creators. Obviously, now, the brands, when they're trying to, send out strong messages to their readers or to their potential customers and stuff, they need someone who has been there in the business. So experienced content creators would definitely be the ideal lookout for, new brands who are trying to reach their content to more number of people. Okay, so tactical and strategy next. So before that, let me just tell you what strategy is. So a strategy, you may say strategy is a plan, and strategy is, trying to reach your plan and all of that. Yes. So strategy is to understand all the available options and knowing what not to do. So when you know what you're not supposed to be doing, you're ideally and essentially left with what to do. So this is the best strategy that you need to apply for your content strategy as well. So the word content strategy was first introduced by IBM, which is pretty common in the West and a little new to the Indian market. So content strategy is, having a strategy, having the goal set, having a message in mind, where you want to reach your brand with your content and all of that. So that we will definitely look into more of that, but let us just look into the concepts now. So yes, strategy is a long-term that considers purpose of existence, broader objectives, and long-term goals for an organization. Whereas tactical is, you have your short baby steps that you are trying to move forward with. So that's your tactical approach, the baby steps that help you to get to your bigger goals. And then once you've reached your bigger goal, the ultimate goal is to reach your mission and vision. So the baby steps that are helping you get through your mission and vision, it's your tactical approach.